Hey guys, this is Lazily here. I thought I'd just kind of jump into a custom game and just talk about where I place boxes and why I feel like it's important to box in those places throughout the game. If you notice, I've got 1200 ping in a custom game by myself, so this is going to be a little interesting, but you should be able to get the message across. Hey! So, when the game first starts, I go and box for my jungler for a leash, starting at 41 seconds. And then when the laning phase starts, I normally try and get a box down here. Uh, this box is important because it helps you control this bush. Depending on how far up you're pushed or not, just running into this, like, you can have that box there. If they face check it and clear it, they take damage, and normally by the time they do that, you can come back and place another one. So that box is important. It allows you to have vision and also area control, and not allowing the enemy team to use the bushes gives you a pretty big advantage. Um, I also try and box right here. This is for any kind of enemy ganks by the jungler or mid laner roaming. Uh, Pretty much any way they come, even if it's hugging the wall, they will most likely or they will get feared. And so just having half a second or three quarters or even a full second delay can help you escape a lot of things. This box is also important because if if the enemy support goes to ward, he will set that one off. If he tries to do anything aggressive and comes over here, he will set it off. And overall, it's just a good spot to box. Helps you control your lane and control space. I normally try and keep Tribush warded, and if I don't have a ward up, I will box. And it actually, where you box in here can help in different instances. So if I were to box right here, I would have vision from if the enemy mid laner was coming down and came through here, he wouldn't set it off, but I would have vision of it. Whereas if they were coming through here, they would set it off. So it really depends where you place it. If you want them, if you want it to set off. So like right in the middle, it will proc for anyone that comes through the bush. Whereas on the sides, it will proc, like if I put one over here, this one would only proc for a mid laner or a jungler coming down this way, but would most likely not proc for someone coming around through the river. So where you place a box in here can help in different instances and can help in different ways. Um, Here's a quick little thing, wherever the scuttle is. Just drop a box. Chase them around. And within 5-10 seconds, you've got this vision here, as well as the movement speed, as well as dragon control in a sense. Um, Normally try and I normally don't pink except for dragon and tribush. Um, the let's see, I'll go do that real quick actually. With pink wards, what you can do is if you're on blue side, place them right here in the very corner. And if they're right here in the very corner, you can place boxes over here, just one, two, if you want, and it will protect your pink ward from the enemy coming to clear it, or I mean anyone trying to come in clear it. Whenever your lane is pushed up enough that you don't feel safe being there, then you can easily come here with your ADC, and I normally try and clear the small one first. In fact, I sometimes take the small one myself, and then between two people, the big Krug is easy to take. So yeah, just pink right here, and then you can box around it, and for the most part, you will be able to keep that pink ward alive, at least until you go back. So if you are being pushed underneath your tower, like this wave is doing right now, I will normally try and put a box right there. That sucks. But that box is for if the enemy is pushing and they come anywhere over here trying to get around the creep wave to land a hook or to do anything to you, they will set that box off and take a decent amount of damage. Also, if you're being pushed, I try and keep a box right here on the edge to give vision, as well as not allowing them to really use this push, as well as if an enemy jungler comes in to lane gank, you will be able to see it and kind of deal with it. Or even if they just walk into it and get feared, they will know that you see them and they'll leave. When it's time for Dragon, Dragon is easy as shit to get, especially once you're 6. Just come in, hit it, and then ult, and immediately just put your clone closer to it than you are, and the dragon will turn to him, and then you can be attacking him from behind, as well as placing boxes around it. And normally, if you place the boxes right underneath the dragon will focus them, so your clone will stay alive a bit longer, and you can do dragons without losing hardly any health, especially if you have your ADC, and especially if you have your jungler. So when I'm playing against a Leona or Alistar or Thresh, I will try and take my focus away from. I'll definitely still try and control these bushes, but I will use a lot more boxes behind. So like if our wave is somewhere up here, I will try and have boxes behind so that if they try any aggression, they will come into these boxes and we'll be able to counter engage, escape, or even turn the fight around. So yeah, that's pretty much about it during the laning phase. For the important places to box. Against hard engage, you want to have boxes behind your creeps, your ADC, and yourself. And against like hook champions like Thresh and Blitzcrank, and I say Nautilus, but fuck Nautilus. I hate playing against them. You want to definitely keep bush control, so you and your ADC can be a bit safer, having constant vision of the enemy support. So let's see what else can I do. Oh, a quick little. I don't know if you know this or not. When you are attacking an inhib, if there aren't any creeps around and you just place a box immediately next to it, the box will proc and attack the inhibitor and will do a fuck ton of damage to it. Like a shit ton. Like you'll be able to clear it fucking fast. And so, but again, that's if there's any creeps like around the inhibitor. So if you have a box here and there's creeps over here, it will attack those creeps. But if there's no creeps around, that box will just focus the inhibitor and deal 700, 800 plus damage to it and really make a dent. Whenever I roam to mid lane, if This is normally on red side that I will put a box right here. This is it's a good spot because normally people walk in the middle right here, and that will set them off. Uh, that will give you vision of them and slow down. Like if they think they're being stealthy, roaming to bot lane, then they run into that box. Then that'll most likely deter them from doing so because they know they've already been seen. Um, let's see, what else can I do here? Yeah, kind of running out of things to say. It's kind of weird just doing this in a custom game because you can't really give specific examples. Just kind of generalized ones. Yeah, can't think of a whole lot more to say, so might just leave it at that. If this was helpful at all to you, I'm glad. That's what I'm trying to do here. Support Shaco is not a easy thing to pick up. It's not something I would recommend you taking into rank within your first 50 times playing it. It takes a lot of anticipation. It takes a lot of just general game knowledge and knowledge about Shaco and knowing your damage, what you can do, and when you can do it, really. So yeah, don't take them into ranked until you've played a significant amount and feel that you're adequate enough to actually perform. Um, yeah, I would say that's about it for now. Uh, like, comment, please subscribe. Uh, I've got a guide on Mobilefire. That might be what brought you guys here. So check it all out. All of it is fantastic resources for support Shaco. And yeah, I'm just trying to get other people to learn about it and play it. It's a very, very fun way to play support. A very fun way to play Shaco, in my opinion. So, yeah, I'll catch you guys later.